Hello, math friends. Today we're going to look at how you can write equations in slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form would be when we write an equation in the form y equals mx plus b. That's called slope-intercept form, where the m is the slope and the b is our y-intercept. So that's what we're going to try to do, is we're going to try to get every equation to be x equals something. And I'm excited because once again today I have invited my friend along with me. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Who are you?
Elijah.
Awesome. Thanks for being here, Elijah. He's going to play along and help me out. So if I want to write the following equation in slope-intercept form, it means I want to get it to be y equals something. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to think about how I can move everything away from the y. I want to get away from the y. So the first thing that I'm going to try to move is this 4x. If I want to move a 4x, right now it's a positive 4x, so to move it, Elijah, what do you think I use?
My negative 4x.
Negative 4x, or subtract a 4x, right on. So if I do that, and I subtract 4x from both sides, now my new equation, 4x minus 4x gives me?
0.
0. And so I'm left with, on this side of my equation, my negative 3y. I'm getting closer to getting y all by itself. And I have 12 minus 4x. Now, the only thing left attached to my y is a what?
Negative 3.
Negative 3, excellent. And it's attached and there's no symbol by multiplication. So to undo multiplication, I use division. So I'm going to divide, oops, I forgot my x there, divide by a negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 gives me just 1, so I'm left with my
Y.
which is what I wanted, woo, woo, equals. And now I'm going to divide each of these by negative 3. 12 divided by negative 3 is going to give me a
Negative 4.
negative 4. So I get negative 4 minus, now here this gets a little tricky because I can't, 3 doesn't go into 4 evenly, and when I'm dealing with slope I usually like to keep it in a fraction so I can think about the rise over the run. So I'm going to have minus 4 over, and it's a negative 3, the negative can go with the whole thing. So negative 4/3 x. Now this looks a little funny because I have the minus a minus. That looks funny, don't you think, Elijah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so instead, we're going to go ahead and think about our stop, chop, chop, and chop it so that it becomes plus a positive. So now, if we try to write it in slope-intercept form, I can write y equals, since addition's commutative, I can go ahead and move this 4/3 x to the front. And I can put plus negative 4. And there you have it. Do I have it all in the right form? I got my y. I got my 4/3 x. And I have plus a negative 4. And what I can tell from that is that my slope is
3.
4, well, the whole thing.
Yeah, 4/3.
4/3, right on. And my y-intercept is?
4. Negative 4.
Negative 4. Excellent. So that's my slope-intercept form. Let's try one more, okay? Are you with me, Elijah?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, here's our, oh no, there's no equation there. This is very bad. We'll have to write one quick. So here we go. We'll look at 2x equals 4 plus 8y. That'll work. Okay, and I want to get my y all by itself. So the first thing that I'm going to move is not my 8 or my y, but my positive 4. How do I move a positive 4?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. I'm going to use a negative 4, subtract 4 from each side of my equation. So I end up with 2x minus 4 equals my 8y. And remember, that's multiplied by 8. So to get rid of multiply by 8, we use
Division.
Division, and we're going to divide by 8. And so 8 divided by 8 gives me my 1, and I'm left with my y equals, and then I have 2 over 8. That's going to become my slope, 2/8 x minus 4 over 8. Now these fractions are not in lowest terms, so I'm going to want to fix them. I can divide both 2 and 8 by
2.
2. So 2 divided by 2 gives me
1.
and 8 divided by 2 gives me
4.
4. So I get 1/4 x minus, and here I can divide by something even bigger. I can divide by
4.
4. So I'm going to divide by 4, and I'm going to divide by 4. 4 divided by 4 gives me
1.
and 8 divided by 4 gives me
2.
2 equals my y. So now this time my y is sitting over here, but that's okay. I still have my y equals my m, my slope, which is
1/4.
1/4 x minus my intercept, my y-intercept, which is a
-1/2.
-1/2. Excellent. We're rocking it out. Thanks for joining me today, Elijah.
You're welcome. Sure.